Welcome to Swan Racing TV. Well, here we are with Tony Uri Jr. Tony, I was just talking to you about how the car ran this weekend. We were at Michigan, how much it changed. I watched and everybody looked loose. I mean, Jimmy Johnson was spinning out. Guys that don't crash were just spinning out. Explain a little bit to us what was different.
Well, basically, you know, the tire was the same as what we had in the spring. It just, you know, we went through a lot of weather changes. You know, it was kind of cool when we first got there, and then it kind of got hot race day. But it was basically, man, it was just like you go to some of these newer tracks, and the tire is so hard that it has grip, and then it just loses it. You know, it's kind of like the way we had a couple years ago at Vegas. You know, you're sitting there running and it just snaps on them. It's an aero delta is what we call it, but it's like when you come behind somebody, you may not have the front downforce that you normally have, but once you stick your headlight out, then whichever corner gets stuck out is when it plants, and here you go. And you may be putting more wheel into it if at a certain degree, and then all of a sudden you got too much in. And I think that's kind of what happened to Jimmy. I know that's what, like Clint said at the beginning of the race. Yeah. You know, and like I talked to you before, it's like qualifying, people are qualifying on 20, 25 lap tires.
That's amazing.
Which is unheard of these days, you know, but kind of goes back to the old saying where we used to say, what was it, old track, new tire? Yeah. New track, old tire. We're going to Bristol this weekend.
Oh, I forgot.
You know, and
that's exciting.
It's a lot of fun. Saturday night racing, big old crowd. So
they changed the track. It's racier than it was.
Yeah.
But it still was better years ago, I thought.
Yeah. Well, you always, you know, people running through potholes and losing grip up off. It made the passing happen. Where now it's kind of more of who's got the momentum up top and. You know, you got to have a really extremely good car to run on the bottom to beat people. So, you know, we got that coming up. We go to Richmond Monday and Tuesday to test.
Oh, that'd be big.
You know, try to make our program a little better on short track. So, you know, we got a lot of stuff going on. Be a busy next coming week, but it'll be fun.
Well, it's good to watch you working on it. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it, bud.
All right, catching up with Strimmy. You know, he's a driver. You know how they are. Sometimes we ain't caught up with them in a couple of weeks, and we found them. And you catch up on Watkins Glen. you had a good car at Sears Point and got turned around. How was your car at Watkins Glen?
Well, I ain't seen you in about 3 weeks because I went to Pocono.
Yeah. We
had a good car at Pocono, and we lost brakes, had some cooling issues, and then we cut a tire down, but. And then I hung out in PA. at the in-laws.
I forgot about that.
I went to Port Royal, watched some sprint cars, you know, and then Kurt, his father passed away. He actually got hurt that weekend we were there. He builds our shocks in that Kramer Williamson. Yeah. So his boy, we know him pretty good, so that kind of stunk. Yeah. But then we went to Watkins Glen, and I liked the Glen. It was cool. I thought we were running okay. We didn't qualify that good. But in the race we were running pretty good, and I got loose in the bus stop. Actually, it kind of, I don't know, the rear brakes, like as they got hot, came to grab a little more. But we kind of had to stop, do a drive-through and all that stuff. But anyways, mainly what hurt our day was we got turned up in the S's on the first wreck when the 93 got wrecked. And it was crazy on restarts, like, it was nuts going through there. I was slowing down in the 36, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Like, come flying in there, like wasn't even looking past his hood pins, ran in the back of us. Well, it gets better, because then whoever was running 87, it wasn't Nemechek, somebody else was running it. He jumped over landing, and I'm looking out the left side as I'm sliding, and he's in the air. He landed on the 36. Oh, they were just, it was crazy. Then we broke a track bar mount.
Well, everybody had a lot of load on it. Multiple people broke track bars. It shouldn't have happened, but still.
Yeah. I mean. And then we went to Michigan. Michigan before we were pretty good. I run good there. I like it. Old track, new track. The new track's just so fast. We didn't qualify that good. Really didn't feel like we were really on our game on qualifying. Myself, the team, everything. We didn't qualify good. And then happy hour is weird because we went out at like for practice on Saturday. We went out at like 8 in the morning.
I saw that.
Super cold. It's like got a bunch of grip. I'm like, this ain't nothing gonna be like tomorrow. And we got the car tuned in, and in the race we were actually pretty decent. Probably stayed out. We stayed out a little too long at the beginning, hurt us fuel mileage, but we were able to recover well, and I thought it was a decent day. At the end of the day, for everything that was going on, 26th was good for us. You know, obviously we want more, but there's some damn good teams. And
Oh
it's just,
man, it's right
it's
now.
hard, you
It's
know.
the most
Everybody's
competitive.
testing and doing stuff, and we're gonna go to our first test all year next Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah,
So
that's a short track. Y'all need that.
yeah, I wouldn't say it's our first test, but it's because we went to what, Vegas early. Everybody's
Well,
got
the
to
real
test
one
low.
counts now. Vegas, though, you're still building
Yeah. So
a car a day.
So we ended up we're gonna go there, but I thought Michigan was okay. You know, we're gonna go to Bristol, which I love it. It's fun, and it's just Bristol's Bristol. Well, hey, it was good talking to you, and
Good catching up.
I think we went over our time, but hopefully everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We'll see y'all later.
Later. Thanks for watching Swan Racing TV.